worldwide represent 27% of the world's population. Millennials are people born between the years 1981 and 2000, and they were also born in the era of technology. Being a millennial has its advantages. First of all, due to their timely generation of time, they are very good at managing technology, and it is very probable that they will be very good at managing technology that will be created in the future. They also are very innovative, and they care about the world. Millennials like to think outside the box. They are usually thinking of new and creative ideas to solve problematics. Thanks to their special skills and their constant interaction with technology, they understand the importance of communication and of spreading information that concerns the whole world. They are very interested of starting their own business, as 35% have already started their own companies.
Millennials, due to their timely generation of birth, are very well versed in taking technology skills. They are able to learn these skills faster than older people do. Want to learn Photoshop? Give them a manual in 2 days? Done. Want an upgrade of your technology system? Check in a week later. Compared to older generations, millennials are the most educated generation in history, with an 80% increased rate in master's degrees per capita since 1987. This can only set the table on a higher point for future generations. This can create a ripple effect that will last long in time generations along the future. Millennials, with their love of creativity and their constant need for change, have rebelled against the idea of the man and what it means to work under him. They are in the process of rethinking corporate structures, finding reasons to work more closely with their higher-ups, and in the process, this means developing longer-lasting connections. Although often viewed as a blessing and a curse, the ability of multitasking is undeniably useful in everyday life. Trying to balance 100 things at once is something not everyone can do, and something that millennials easily do the best. Unlike previous generations, millennials shudder at the thought of setting for anything. The generation is comprised of people constantly trying to better themselves, instantly looking for the best thing to improve. Although their short attention span is often betrayed by other generations, it cannot be denied that the insatiable thirst of success will make the millennials go very far in the future.
The baby boomers, Generation X, and the millennials show the world that sometimes the stereotype that we have listened to the years is just a stereotype, and that's it. The baby boomers live with their parents and grandparents speaking about how the World War II and how they protected their countries. But the baby boomers grow with the willing to end with the doubt and all the fear of this conflict. Generation X grow listening to their parents speaking about how the hard job and how we will lead to a better future. But in Mexico, during the earthquake of 1985, Generation X showed to the world that they are not this kind of stereotype that they have analyzed. And now the millennials, we have listened to the years that we don't know how to hard work and that our lives are easier because the technology makes everything easier to us. Well, in the past month, Mexico suffered an earthquake in the same anniversary as 1985. And we show the society that we also know the hard work. There's a phrase that said, hard times lead to the strong man. The strong men lead to easy times. Easy times lead to weak men, and weak men lead to hard times. So let's think about this and let's show the world that together we are stronger and that this phrase is not real. Our population, our generations will face the same stereotypes that we have faced, but this is a mistake. We should stop the stereotypes and with this begin a new population. Yeah. That's all.